Martin, I've had a scare, mate. I've had a scare.
Yeah, tell me about the scare you had this week.
You, mate, thought you were dead. About an hour late from
Thing
the body
is,
because Martin was deceased, mate. Fully dead.
the thing is, I was actually dead. And I woke up, I was like, it's Thursday night. What's going on? Looked around, see some messages from you like saying, "Are you dead?" Question mark. Are you alive? Are you dead?
Been revived,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm alive, mate.
Been
I'm
revived
alive.
from
I'm
the
alive.
controller and Katana gods, mate.
I
Resurrected
woke up
you.
like the Undertaker, mate.
But we're here.
Sat
We're
up like
ready.
the-
You know what I mean?
I'm ready, mate.
We're ready for
I've
it.
got my notes ready. I've got my coffee.
We're absolutely
My
ready for it.
Pepsi Max, mate.
Ditto.
I'm
Pepsi
ready.
Max.
Coffee to wake me up even more.
I'm trying to kick it off as well as a guy at work. Stephen, his name is. He's getting married, it turns out, and he's invited me. Poor old Martin's not an invite.
Yeah.
He's only invited the people upstairs, right? And he's invited me and my mum. So he's invited Ian and Jane. So my mum and me are going to go to his wedding, apparently. So
Have you told your mum yet?
I've not told my mum yet. No, I'm going to give her the good news this weekend.
What a surprise, mate. Well, yeah, I've not been invited yet, mate. But I mean, I do chat to him,
I don't.
and I think he thinks I'm a top man. I think.
Well, it turns
So,
out if you chat to him, he won't invite you. Because Pez is the only person upstairs that properly talks to him, and he's not been invited.
It's making him wait, mate.
Pez,
Making him sweat.
Pez has been done, mate. He's been proper done. He talks to him about Lego and stuff all the time, and he's not even invited him.
He probably saw him like, I mean, he's alright nerd. He is. I'm not inviting him. Just didn't invite him, mate.
Can't believe he's marrying Meatloaf, mate.
I know. Someone's got to, haven't they?
Someone's got to marry him. R.I.P. Meatloaf, by the way.
Oh yeah, legend. Bat out of hell. I like that.
R.I.P. Meatloaf.
So, we are controllers and katanas. I am Marty Cool Martin here with AK Relic Ian, AK Relic. I can't talk properly because I just woke up.
He's only just woke up, man. He's half dead.
Yeah, give it to me now.
Give him a chance, you know what I mean? Give him a chance.
But yeah, we've got loads of anime today for you. Got loads of TV shows to talk about.
We've had a big week, haven't we?
Stacked this week. So there's a load of things to go through. So we're going to start off with one of the weakest shows this week. I thought was Fire Force. So we're going to kick it off with that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, so obviously last week we had an absolute banger of an episode with Benny Marum. A lot happening. We've got a lot of stuff happening as well. And obviously this week's a bit slower. This one was a bit of a filler episode, it seems, in a sense. It was very dragged out, I thought. I feel like there was parts that didn't need to be as long as they were. So Sho, Shinra's brother, was essentially just an absolute chit-chat, wasn't it? He was just going around trying to figure out who his parents are, essentially. He found out who his mum is, trying to figure out who his dad is. Then we get a lot of lore on his mum having virgin birth. It's basically... It's like the story of Christianity, mate. Essentially, bro.
Yeah,
literally, isn't it?
Exactly. I thought that exactly when I was watching it. I was like, "Where's the barn? Where's the three wise men?"
They've taken so much inspiration just from, obviously. I suppose that's how inspiration works, though, isn't it? They've just got loads of inspiration from real religion, haven't they? Really, so that's how it is.
They basically nicked it, mate.
Yeah,
it's a carbon copy, mate. It's a carbon copy. But yeah, like I know that every week we can't have action, we can't have full on Benimaru battering people and stuff like that. But this episode was, I suppose, in a way, it was needed. But
certain parts were necessary.
Yeah,
there was a bit of lore in it. One of the things I did like though was when Conroe was telling Benimaru not to joke about dying, and then he mentions like, "Oh, what about if your doppelganger shows up? How much trouble would we be in then?" And you get that little glimpse of what his doppelganger would be like. I was like, mate, that is sick. But obviously, we don't know where it's going to go. Was that foreshadowing and like a glimpse into what's to come? Or do you think it's just simply like his thoughts, like of just like saying, "Oh, this is what a doppelganger would look like." So it makes me wonder, mate, is there going to be a Benny Mara doppelganger at some point? I don't know, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll have a hell of a big problem if he turns up,
off a
mate.
battle that one.
But one of my favourite parts of this episode was when obviously he's joined he's going to join the team now
I
on the good
completely forgot
side.
about Show, by the way. Completely forgot about him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you existed.
So they're going to the place to find out about his birth and all that, and he's walking with Arrow, his bodyguard and like friend protector, and he's I love the bit where the fangirls are like proper like fangirling over a show, like, oh, he looks cute and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And then Arrow's like, shall I snipe them to stop further suspicion? I was like, it's so funny. Snipe him out.
Yeah, it was
But,
one of the funny parts as well was
funny,
when they're investigating or whatever, and they talk to that old bloke in the community centre, just chit chatting, and shows get like proper fuming at him. It's like, was this man born mouth first? That proper made me laugh. And then I think Arrow friends to murk him off as well, didn't she? Like...
Yeah, literally everyone. And then like I think that shows like kind of thinking about it, it's like, yeah, I might have to kill this guy off. That licked, that stupid bush head disguise. That was dumb. That was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Proper stupid, mate. Well, it was basically mainly Shimra's mum's backstory on her pregnancy of Shimra and obviously Sho. And then Sho has like an Idola link, doesn't he?
Yeah, because obviously in the flashbacks, obviously shows more Shim's mum. She has a virgin pregnancy, so obviously her family proper kicks off about that. Like, you've been with and all that. But obviously, she hasn't been with anyone because she's a virgin. But yeah, so we see the slut. No,
damn.
But yeah,
like Game of Thrones, in it, where Cersei's like running through the street naked and they got them bells.
A shame, isn't it? Yeah.
Shame.
But yeah, you kind of see like from her perspective, like what she went through, all the stuff she went through with her family and stuff. Obviously, she had no control over it. She was just woke up. She had something, mate. Next minute, she's pregnant. I do it all the time, mate. KFC. We have a KFC.
Dodgy kebab, that is, mate, innit? Proper dodgy kebab. The kebab.
Got one in the oven, mate.
Proper done her in.
Yeah.
I did quite enjoy that backstory. To be fair, though, it was all right. It was just I don't want the last part of this season. It annoyed me because we had like it was like you'd have a bit of where it's really feel like you're kicking into gear and it's getting exciting, and then it instantly just halts and you slow down again, and then you get a bit excited again, and then it halts and slows down again, and it just keeps ruining its own momentum. And I didn't like that about the last part of season 3. So I'm hoping that obviously this is a bit different because there was quite a lot of lore in terms of Shimra and Sho and their family, and obviously how they're affected by Idola, and obviously him being a hero. But I'm hoping it's not as much as the chit chat, almost filler sort of like episodes. I hope we do start kicking it off and it starts to build momentum, and we can just actually go from there rather than just going, yeah, this is really going to kick off. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's not. It's proper annoying, isn't it?
I think it will like proper kick off because obviously there's not many episodes left, is there? So they need to proper like smash it. But at least we don't see Tamaki every episode, freaking pants falling off and stuff.
I hope we haven't seen it yet, have we?
Dead, mate.
Must be brown as well. No.
But talking of good times, mate, have you seen these t-shirts?
These new t-shirts we're buying.
Get on 4-4, mate. Get yours.
I'm not saying it in the links, mate. In the links.
I'm not saying it to like, try and sell t-shirts, but this material, mate, very comfy, mate. Yeah, I know. That's the game. That's the game, isn't it? But
I just want people to support it. Material. You know what I mean? We don't make. By the way, it's worth shouting out that we've made these t-shirts literally like the cheapest possible we can make them. We essentially don't make any money from t-shirts. It's just if people buy them and walk around with Controls and Katanas podcast, it's advertising, isn't it? So, and you get to rep. You get to rep us. Got a little bit of nice clothing, and you're helping us out. So, it's a win-win. It's a win-win all right.
We'll make a deal with you. If you buy a t-shirt, take a picture of yourself in it, put it in our YouTube comment section, and we'll mention it on the podcast. How about that? But anyway,
You
these
might even get a
t-shirts.
bookmark. You might even get a bookmark, mate. You know what I'm saying?
You might, yeah, if you're lucky. But yeah, the material was really good. I put it on, mate. I was like, oh, and yeah,
Sheesh.
good fit. I mean, look,
Look
just
at
look. I mean, if you're listening, mate, it's good, mate. It looks good.
that.
But yeah, that's episode.
It's
What
part
episode was
2,
that?
episode 3. It's like 14 or
Mate.
15 or something. Yeah, like.
Yeah, it's 15. What do I talk about now, mate?
So, shall we go in order of what from worst to best?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the best beat JJK.
100%. Let's just do free run. It's hard to pick though because the last ones we've got. I mean, JJK is a clear winner this week. I can't lie. It's a clear winner, mate. Above and beyond. Free run's as cozy as ever, mate. Quality
Hey, I love
free
this
run
show.
time. Quality free run
I
time.
love
In
this
Hell's
show.
Paradise, loads of lore and some nudity. So
Sexy, mate.
we'll go free run next, mate.
Yeah, so free run episode
2, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, man. How many episodes is it this season? Is that 12? It's a
It's
small one.
only going to be
Smaller
like
than
10,
usual.
mate. I'm sure
Mate.
it said 10. I'm sure I saw 10. I ain't got much notes for this episode, but there's a couple of things this episode that I did respect. So the first one was a spell to itch your back, so you're not struggling with like parts of your
Quality,
back you
mate.
can't reach. Ideal, I can't lie. That was ideal. And the other part was Freeran literally knows everyone.
Yeah, man.
Because she's like
What
40
about
billion
the
years old. She literally knows everyone, mate.
what about the other spell they get?
What, the one that turns red apples green?
Red apples green.
I love that bit though, because like that fight with the sword, like that demon was
Sword
like
demon.
so
Yeah.
good, mate. The fight with the sword demon was. But they went through all of that just to get a spell to turn a red apple green.
I put in my notes like
classic free room, mate.
I put in this episode notes here, but what a fight! Truly blessed by animation the show's watching.
Oh, mate, it's so good. It was so
Truly
sick.
blessed.
Like,
So they get this mission.
Yeah, go on. I'll let you
Go on.
tell.
So they get this mission. They need money, don't they? Basically,
Skin.
but instead of getting money, they get a grimoire, which is the back scratching one, isn't it?
Oh, but it.
And what they've got to do is they've got to clean the statue. And instantly you think, oh, it's him or the hero, mate. It's him or the hero. Turns out it's not. It's a new guy, a new legendary hero, a guy from the south. And this guy's well known for like he slayed like 3 of the 7 sages of destruction. And if you remember back a couple of episodes into last season, Freyrin killed Aura the Guillotine. She's one of them. Anyway, this dude's like famous for that. He's famous for going on the front lines and killing loads of like demons and stuff. And then he gets murked off in battle, doesn't he, against the demon's demon king's confidant, which is like some powerful demon who destroys him. But he goes down fighting. But we find out he knows Freyrin, don't we?
Yeah,
He knows Freyrin
from
from the past, and his secret is that he can see the future. So when he has a chat, so he tries to recruit Freyrin. He knows he's not going to recruit her because he can see the future.
That whole backstory,
But then he
by the way,
says,
is awesome, mate.
Yeah.
These are the parts of Freeran I really, really enjoy. I love the present day stuff, but building on sort of like her lore and how long she's been around, and obviously building on the lore of the world and all these different heroes and statues that have through time and everything. So sick, mate. I absolutely, really, really do enjoy every part of this.
and that bit where it's like, one day, a young man will come along. He's going to be the one to finish my job, to finish my main mission, because I'm not going to finish it. He's going to be the one to defeat the Demon King. And he says, and this bloke will change the world, but also will change you as a person. And obviously, as we've watched Freyrin, we see Freyrin has changed as a person, because back in the day, mate, she was CBA, mate. She couldn't be asked for anything.
Even then, when the hero of the South told her he could see the future, she's just not bothered.
Yeah,
Like, I'm literally not bothered, like foraging or whatever. Just not bothered.
shrugging, yeah. But then, obviously, as we've watched Freyrin, we see that she's changed as a person because we keep getting flashbacks to her past, but then we get flashbacks to how she is now. And obviously, later on in the episode, she does another mission to help a family out who keeps getting the sword nicked. They can't keep it safe, but she's there because she wants to help people. Because Himmel, the hero,
Wanted to help
his
people.
personality has rubbed off on her.
Yeah.
Great storytelling, mate. Great
You know what though?
storytelling.
The hero of the South, he was a legend as well. I love the part where he's like, "Oh look, when this guy comes along, you agree to go with him, but don't worry because I'm going to clear a path for you." Legend, mate, and he was as well. He was there, mate, wasn't he?
He had his porn tash and everything, didn't he? Legend, mate. But yeah, I mean, great episode, and that bit where they go find that sword demon. Gone, no one's around, and the demon comes across as like a traveling priest. Freyrin, mate, she's got the experience, mate. She knows straight away it's a lie, and then this like epic fight like comes after that. Very good, mate. Very good. We don't like to explain the fight. We like to let you watch it yourself and to enjoy it because we can't do it justice by talking about the fight, can we?
Never, mate. Never.
But yeah, again, great characters introduced, as we always say. We have in this episode we have this like lovely like journey montage again with like great music. I love them. They're my favourite part of Freyrin.
It's proper cozy, mate. Yeah. Proper cozy, innit?
But that spell at the end, mate.
There's one I just love to watch. Get in the corner. We've got like a corner sofa. Get straight in the corner, mate. Cup of coffee, mate. Get it on. Just chilling. Just chilling. I'm having a good time.
Rubbing your socks together.
Mate, I'm having a good time. Like wiggling my toes.
Time of your life.
It's so sick though, isn't it?
That apple spell, mate. Like they could have literally died getting that spell.
It's exactly what you'd expect from that show, though, from Freyrin as well as a person. It's so predictable, but so funny, isn't it?
And Stark's like, yeah, pointless. When he hears about the spell, yeah, it's pointless. He knew it was coming. He knew what was happening.
Oh, the spells are dead funny though, aren't they? But yeah, I'm going to be. I say it was a rumor about the 10 episodes. I don't know if it's true. If it is true, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Unless it's going to be a part 1, part 2 job where we get 10 episodes and then maybe later down the line this year we might get some more. If we only get 10 and then we've got to wait like 2 years for more episodes, I'll be sad boy, mate. I'll be sad boy.
It'd be uncontrollable, mate. At work, we couldn't be able to.
I'll be unconsolable. I'll be screeching.
It'd be ringing up like crying. I'm like, oh, for this guy again.
Also, someone at work, right? Someone at work has roly-polied into our wall and cracked it. I can't guarantee.
Guy with a beard, glasses.
I can't guarantee if he's one off of Controls and Katanas or not, and if he's me. But someone's done a roly-poly into the office wall and cracked it, mate. That's what, I can't. I'm not allowed to name names and point fingers, but that's all I'm saying, mate. Someone has roly-polied into the wall.
Also, someone was on the phone at work today talking to someone in the purchasing department. And they may have accidentally hung up by pressing the buttons on the phone. And the person who was in purchase was carrying on talking. And it's a massive conversation. And then I rang them back. I didn't ring them back. Someone rang them back. And like, what did you say then? It's like, oh, I carried on talking. I thought you was there. Like, nah, mate.
Oh, mate. It's proper stupid.
Just a fun to break up the day, mate.
It's just, you've got to, mate. You've literally got to.
Why did this said villain do this roly-poly then?
Yesterday, mate. So there was the office next door where might have been banging on the wall. So obviously, naturally, we had to bang louder.
You know, it reminds me of. Remember the old Donkey Kong games where you like roll into like a wall and it breaks?
Yeah.
And like you get like a secret like path or something like that. It reminds me of that, mate.
Oh, it's so funny, mate.
Someone thought there was treasure. What if you rolled through the wall and ended up on Daichi's legs?
What about if there were like £20 notes in the wall, mate?
Well, like Escobar.
So this, you know, Daichi, right? So at work, the coat hook is next to his desk in the corner, and he throws his coat because this guy who work with he can't walk, and he throws his coat at the coat hook, and it always hits the wall, and it makes the noise, and that's why we bang back, or we'll throw a jacket back at the wall or something, like jokingly. We're gonna wait till he's off, and then we're gonna come in early, and we're gonna like unscrew all the bolts on the coat hook. So it's just barely hanging together. So when he comes back in and throws his coat, it knocks the coat hook over. It's forced to bits. But there's always someone in there, so we haven't managed to get around to it yet. We will do it. Just speak about Hell's Paradise, mate, or what?
Yeah, I literally loaded my notes up for that. What looking at, mate? Sex scene in this, mate.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that raunchy bad boy in a minute, mate. But Chobei, mate. Awesome.
Legend, mate.
Awesome. Him using the towel, the flower, to his advantage and being able to like fend it off from taking over his mind. Sick, mate. It's like there's so much more to this character, I think, isn't there, than what we've seen so far. I think he's only going to get more and more powerful, and he's got a scar over the eye, which instantly makes him sick.
It reminds me a bit of Bakugo.
Yeah, he's a bit
like it's a bit of a villainy style at the start, and then. But he has a battle against Rian, doesn't he? Rian's proper impressed that he has this like is it like Watanu flower?
Yeah, tan
inside him. It's this power, and he's able to control it. And control it nicely. This impresses Rian. He's like, that's pretty good, that is. And then he wants to do more research on him. So he waits till he reaches his limit. Boom! 1-inch punches him, mate. Knocks him clean out.
Sparkode.
Wakes up in bed naked, mate.
Wakes up in bed?
Rape. It's rape, mate.
Changed to a female. I was watching on my iPad, right, in the car.
The quickest transition ever.
Nat was in the shop. Me and the kids normally stay in the car because it's boring going in shops all the time. I thought, I'll put it on. Yeah, a bit Hell's Paradise, got to catch up for potty. I'll ping it on. I rested it on steering wheel. Next minute, got some great no-nip naked woman.
No nip.
Do you know what I mean?
Confused.
On my screen, I'm thinking, I can't watch this. I've got the kids sitting in the back that can see the iPad, and I've got people that are walking past that can see in. I had to turn it off, mate. I couldn't even watch it. I was like, what's happening now? I'm like a right pervert.
It's like when you watch a film on a plane and like there's a sex scene, like,
yeah, it's best not be any kids.
Why not?
But this episode was just a massive lore dump, wasn't it?
Yeah, because obviously my last episode, she uses her powers. She's proper fading, mate. And Fuchidono says, I'll help you out. I think he's like kind of the medic, the medic samurai.
Yeah, big tree beard.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm going to help reduce the fever, but in exchange, you're going to tell me about the Tenzin. And then that's when we find out all this lore about what's cracking off basically on the island and the origin of the island. So, do you want to tell him, or do you want me to tell him?
You can tell him, mate.
Well, I've got part of it. Basically, the island started off with this hermit Shofu. Comes from the mainland, Japan. Starts researching immortality. Uses Tao to he finds a way to manipulate it. He starts experiment, blending, joining different creatures together, searching for immortality through trial and error. And this is how the Tenzin come about: a fusion of human and power of plant Teo. And then they start becoming male and female, don't they? And I've put here on my notes. They become male and female, as Chobei soon finds out in this episode.
Yeah, because they're just like beings, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they can like manipulate their own bodies and stuff like that to however they want to and how they see fit.
And why? Because they're so strong against humans and stuff, because they've had thousands of years like tampering and learning and strengthening their Tao. So that's why they're unstoppable, mate.
Yeah, the Tao's sick, mate. I love the Tao system in this. I love like the representation of it and everything. But like the I like it how it's like all the monsters created. Like we learn a little bit about them and what their purpose was and why they were created. But yeah, it was just a great episode overall to learn more about the world and obviously why they want to turn. Because originally, obviously, Chobe's asking the real questions, really, isn't he? Let's be honest. And he's like,
It kind
"Oh,
of flicks between them, doesn't it? It
yeah,
kind of flicks between them.
do you want to make everyone on the island um, elixirs of life?" He's like, "No, I want to make everyone on the mainland into elixirs of life." So it's like just going to murk the entire world off, basically. But then,
Start with
Chobe starts getting his willy wet, doesn't he? Proper filthy episode, mate. This.
That's sick.
So but we've got Tree Man's backstory in this as well. Big tree beard.
Oh, mate, that bit at the end, mate, got me.
Yeah, it's sick, mate, wasn't it? So sick. But yeah, I love this episode overall. Adding loads of lore. It's like it was a slower-ish episode for the most part, like the Fire Force episode, but the lore was more impactful, I thought, because it was a lot of stuff involved that we didn't know. Whereas the like Fire Force lore that we got was it could have been probably 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like this was like way more impactful. We got to learn more about characters, obviously about the backstory of the entire island, what the plan is with the island, and obviously like the tree man, big tree beard or whatever his name is. Loads of him, and then they got obviously the proper after credits part as well on this one, showing loads more people have arrived at the island. Like, mate, the next episode is going to be sick again. But I'm honestly, I said it last week. We did a short about it. I love this show, mate, so much. I really do like this show. I think it's quite a unique shonen show, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, mate. I'm enjoying all the lore. I'm enjoying the characters. I'm enjoying the action, the animation. Like, so sick, man. So sick.
Yeah, we find out that Rian and Mai was like the first students of this Shifu guy.
Yeah.
Shifu, whatever. So obviously they've got more. They've been around longer, and we find out that Rian kind of like he got a lot of he got quite violent and quite forceful with his methods. And after he pushed Mai out, Mai went running off into the wilderness or whatever, and that's when she became across Treebeard, who like it's not Treebeard, that's not his real name.
Yeah, he's legendary Treebeard.
But yeah, so he rose her as like his own family because she's like little girl in the middle of nowhere, no one to look after her. So he kind of brought her up and stuff. So we have this like emotional bit, this emotional moment when Mai's literally turned into like a tree, and then Treebeard's like, "I'll give up my life for you. You take my towel so you can be better." And then we have this bit where it's like he kind of fades away, doesn't he? Yeah. Like she literally touches him, all the towel gets taken. He just disappears to nothing. But we have that emotional bit where Treebeard's telling him about his family. Yeah, that was like flipping it, man.
So
deep,
good.
That is deep. And then we have this Mai taking the last of his energy.
It's when she's like, "Goodbye, father," or whatever at the end, mate.
Yeah, because he like viewed her as his daughter because they were so close and stuff. But yeah, but we have another bit in the episode as well. We have a great fight scene. A great fight scene where Gabimaru obviously needs to recover his towel, so he challenges everyone else to a fight.
Oh, yeah.
And he starts learning.
So sick that start was.
He learns different like stuff about the different characters and different things he could do in a fight and stuff like that, which is pretty good. It's a bit rusty, so he needs to like sharpen and polish up on his battle skills, mate. So, but yeah, best character, mate, Gabimaru. Second, Chobe.
Powerful. Can't wait to get a little statue of him, mate. Got to, mate. Got to.
I'll try and get one from Japan if I see any.
So sick. But yeah, I'm just like I'm enjoying everything we're watching. I really am. I really am enjoying it all.
I totally agree. And like the animation of all the shows we're watching is peak, mate. Peak.
It's so good. It really is.
We're living good, mate. We are living good.
We actually are.
Talk of living good, mate. It's JJK time, isn't it? JJK, episode 4. And I mean, you're wondering, what has he got in his hand?
What ring,
This is the one bloody ring, mate. Not from Mordor, mate. From Amazon, mate.
It's not from Mordor, it's from Amazon to your door, mate. Do you know what I mean?
The fires of Mordor. It's not going back to the fires of Mordor, mate. This is going from my hand into the drawer, mate. Until we do the Lord of the Rings podcast.
We'll get there. We should be soon. Come in March. Coming in March.
I mean, we've got to do it as well because it's like the 25th anniversary of Lord of the Rings this year.
This
so
year, yeah.
got to do it.
Not to do it, but yeah, JJK season 3, episode 4. People were kicking off last episode because it was just a TED talk, chit chat, that sort of stuff. And do you know what's mad about JJK? Is the fact that it was the last episode where there was so much negativity behind it and around it, but it was rated still like a 7.8. And that's considered bad. Like, for most animes, a 7.8 is like a really good rating. But for JJK, that's considered bad. That just shows you that people can say what they want, but that is the caliber of show that JJK is. That like a 7.8 is bad for it, when that's like a high rating for a show. It's nearly 8 out of 10, mate. Like, that's a high rating.
Can you imagine the creators like the people rating the last episode like, just you wait, mate. Just you wait.
Yeah.
You'll see. You unleash this episode, mate.
But
one of the best episodes I've seen in a while, mate.
Of anything, mate. Of literally anything. It is so good. So this entire episode is essentially about the Zenin clan, isn't it?
Mate, I've got loads of notes for this one, mate. Loads.
I've not, but I don't need them, mate. It's all in my heart. You know what I mean? It's all in my heart, mate. Exactly. Not my head. It's in my heart. But Maya Maki's dad is brutal. He's literally blamed them for all the failures. He tries to murk them both off. Like, mate, it's such a deep episode, this is, isn't it, as well? Like, such a dark episode.
When you look into it as well, like, mate, there's so much, like, background lore and stuff to, obviously, like you said, their dad, Maki and Maya's dad, basically, because obviously Maki was born with a low, let me find my notes, like a low curse energy. Maya wasn't much better. She had power, but she wasn't much better. So Ogi blames him for, like, because he wanted to become like the head of the Zenin clan, but because of his two daughters didn't have this
because they were
much
considered
power.
Weak,
yeah, considered weak, getting mocked by everyone, stuff like that. His rep took a hammering, mate, from his peers and his family. So then he comes up with his plan, mate. It's like, I'm gonna have to kill him off, mate. I'm gonna have to kill him off. And he comes up with a plan, doesn't he, to kill off Megumi, sorry.
Yeah, Megumi.
Who is the leader.
Megumi,
yeah. Yeah. To kill off him and all his allies. Because there's that law set down in the end of season 2 where if you try to get Gojo out of the prison realm, that's considered a crime because he's kicked out from Jujutsu Society. So it's like, instead of going after him like Choya did, let's think about this, and we use this excuse to kill them all off. So then, as soon as Maki gets there, I mean, it should have been an easy job, shouldn't it? Go into the Zenin clan, take the weapons that belong to Megumi. It is Megumi, isn't it?
I call it Megumi
for sure. Yeah.
Fushiguro or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Fushiguro.
Yeah, but everyone, Megumi, it's just, it's Megumi.
Yeah. But, yeah, so should have gone in there, taken the weapons, but it wasn't an easy task, as we find out. But, mate, there's so much stuff happening in this episode, mate.
Yeah, so essentially, right, Maya Maki's dad, he tries to murk them off. And he pretty much does almost murk them off, doesn't he? But May completely sacrifices herself, essentially, for Maki. Mate, amazing moment that was. Fantastic moment. That entire scene was insane. Maki's got a scar down her eye, mate.
Yeah, so
everyone knows I'm a sucker for a scar down the eye. Looks sick.
I'm sure scars everywhere now, actually.
Yeah,
but,
that one.
Yeah, so basically what happens is, like, obviously, dad murks him off, mate, because he's powerful, mate. And he puts him in a room full of cursed spirits, mate.
Cursed spirits, yeah.
I'll kill him off. And if you think back as well, this happened to Toji, didn't it?
Yeah.
That same thing, mate. He was in a room of spirits. But obviously, Mai gives the rest of her power because of the twins. They're meant to share these, like, cursed energy, but they don't, because obviously Maki didn't get as much as Mai. Mai's got more power. Anyway, as she's about to die, she hands over all her energy.
I've got a little bit on that, by the way.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. It gives her all the cursed energy, and then she gets this like new sword, doesn't she, mate? And she goes, basically, it says, "A die wishes kill them all, mate. Sort them out, do them in," and that's what she does, isn't it? But do you want to talk about what you've got on the?
Because I saw some people online questioning it, and I don't know everything there is about it. I've not read the full manga, but from what I believe, in like the world of JJK, twins are like considered two parts of one person. So like Maki doesn't have cursed energy. She has the same heavenly restriction as Toji does. And obviously Toji had that whenever he had that, but it's like Six Eyes in that it's something that can only be born in one person at a time. But with this, it can only be born into someone without cursed energy. So with May or whatever her name is having cursed energy and they're being twins, two parts of one person, her heavenly restriction wasn't really active like Toji's was. So when their dads tried to murk them off, and obviously Mai chose to sacrifice herself, it's fully activated Maki's heavenly restriction, turning her into the female Toji, which is why her strength's gone so much better, her speed's gone so much better. Because Mai's done it, she knew this was the only way that they could beat the Zenin clan, and that's why her final request was just destroy it all. So Maki did what Toji should have done and murked them all off, mate. And I was like, man, I got goosebumps talking about it, mate. I got goosebumps talking about it. When she comes back with that sword, murks her dad off, and then just proceeds to slaughter the entire Zenin clan. Masterpiece, mate. Absolute masterpiece of an episode this was.
So I've got a list of what actually happened after she got a new powers, new body. So basically, like you said, chops Ogi's head off, mate. Slices the top of his head off. Done, mate. He didn't even know it happened, mate. His head's gone. And next, she starts murking off all the soldiers of the Zenin clan, which is the Kukuru unit, which is like soldiers without cursed energy, mate. Dead, mate. Everyone's dead.
Murked, done.
Next, they go for the Hei, which is the strongest sorceress in the Zenin clan. One of them is Choji's brother. Done, mate. She kills them all off. They have this like great fight scene, powerful sorceresses, all different curse techniques, mate. And Maki just cuts through them like butter, mate. And then Neo's next. Neo, whatever his name is. He's next. And that scene where she like smashes him into the ground, mate, and you see like the X-ray vision, mate. Just his whole face just get crumbled in, mate. I was like, oh. I mean, we find out that Maki, because she's got this new improved body, it's allowed her to time his projection sorcery, and time it just right, and she gets like a good hit on him, knocks him to the ground, mate, destroys his face.
It's so good. But like, some of the parts I really liked is when she's going through the building, just murking people. It's like a part where it's like in a room and it's like the screen, like the paper screen walls, and just blood splattering up them. And then there's that one scene I did a short of where that one dude in the background who gets that other guy's sword in the top of his head, that proper made me laugh. Like the unluckiest bloke ever. But it's when they obviously start comparing her to Toji. Powerful compliment, by the way. But that kid who's like, "You did it, Jinchi-san," and then Maki just appears out of the smoke. This episode is so good, mate. So good. But when Naoya shows up, though, that fight, the dialogue of him saying nobody understood Toji, like, I'll stand with them. And then the switch in the art style and animation through that fight is such a masterclass of animation, that is, in my opinion. An art style. I mean, I bought an iPad recently with a pen because I want to get back into doing art and drawing and that. And I've got Procreate, which you can actually start doing animation. So once I get better, I'm going to try my hand at it a little bit. I'm not going to be as good as these guys, obviously, but it's like inspiring me to want to try it. But the woman in the back narrating what's happening, she's goated, she is, mate. I love her, mate. She's so sick. She's so necessary. I'm glad she's back. I'm so glad she's back. But when it freezes and Maki's talking to him, and then it's just boom, boom, like replaying of her punching his face. into the floor repeatedly, and the X-ray of his skull shattering. Mate.
But as
Mate.
well, like apart from like, Mappa's showing off, mate. Yeah, Mappa's showing off in
Proper
the
showing off.
animation.
But and
But we
then
find
obviously
out as
she
well,
kills her
like
mum, doesn't she?
yeah,
And then she
yeah,
kills,
because
finishes now you're off. Mate, it's mad.
yeah, so she Maki's obviously is killed. Well, she's sliced her mum, hasn't she? Her mum's dying
Yeah.
off. Because obviously Maki's mum, mate, growing up, she was like the people around her, like she hated Maki. She's
Yeah,
like, oh, I
it's
wish she was never
horrible.
born, kind of thing. So she did her in, and then obviously, and her mum, Maki's mum, then killed off Naya because it's kind of like because how the Zenin clan treated women in general, just like dead harsh treatment. So this is kind of a bit of a payback, which kills him off. Kind of payback for all the harsh treatment that she has received personally from the hands of the Zenin clan. Because the Zenin clan are like stuck in their ways, mate. They like look down on women and stuff like that, and they got done in, mate. They got taught a
Done
lesson,
it.
mate, on
It's the
this
bit
day,
that
mate.
came up, and it was like this X amount of people weren't at the house
Yeah,
that day, have suddenly disappeared or whatever.
yeah,
She's obviously found them
yeah.
and murked them all off, mate.
Like people drinking cups of tea in like restaurants, mate. Done in, mate. It's like they're not even at the headquarters that day and just getting milked
Yeah.
off.
It's like Megan me
That's
turning up
such a great.
after it saying, "Oh yeah, you're the leader of Zenny clan." He's like, "Where is everyone? Everyone's done,
The thing
mate."
is, the thing is, before this episode, obviously Maki was a good character, but now, mate,
See, I didn't really, not that I disliked her, but I didn't really care for her. But
yeah.
the way
I mean, I actually use Maki. So.
exponentially now, mate,
Yeah.
the fact that she's essentially female Toji now, and those scars as well, baddie.
You got to think about
Sheesh.
this though, like the animation in this episode and how it was all like portrayed and stuff like that. This is the taste, mate. Because we're going to see the culling games. We're going to see sorceress versus sorceress.
We've got so much to come. Like, what was their budget
Yeah.
for this, man? What literally was their budget for this?
So this is just the start of it, mate. We've got all them battles to come, mate. It's going to be so good, mate. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, it's
The culling
mental,
game's not
mate.
even started yet, mate. The culling game's not even started.
Mate, it's produced by Mappa with a production. Season 3, they reckon it's roughly $160,000 per episode budget. Oh, mate.
But yeah,
One
what
Punch
a
Man
fantastic
season
episode.
One Punch Man season 3 got about $160 budget per episode, mate. But
60
yeah,
pence, mate.
obviously it's a big show for him. It's massive. It's massive. I've been watching anime since I was a child. I love it. My mate
Marcus
Axel.
doing it, man.
My mate Axel. He's obviously a regular listener of the podcast. It's the only anime he's watching at the moment. JJK is. He's got some catching up to do, but he's got a small kid and he's trying to join police force, so he's a busy man. But like, it's the only anime he's watching, and he's watched anime for years and years. And then there's loads of new gens that love it as well. Like, it's such a popular anime in the space, especially because of the success that season 2 had. Obviously, the Shibuya stuff. It needs to continue with that, and giving it a budget like that is just going to make them so much money. Like, making it good, because One Punch Man now has ruined their reputation. Whereas this,
Yeah.
someone like Mappa who's sorting it out, and I understand that they're probably not that great to their staff or whatever, but they're very talented, aren't they? Let's be honest. So,
Yeah. And they've got loads of different shows at the moment out, aren't they? So
oh yeah, so good.
they're really showing off, mate. They're really showing off. Because the thing is Mappa, isn't it? House Paradise, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And we've seen the animation in that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. All we're going to say is, Mappa, look after your staff, mate, because you're doing a good job.
Yeah, just help your staff out. We don't want them dying, mate.
Give them a pay rise, mate. Give them extra coffee. Give them that extra break, mate, whenever they want it. Because they're doing good work, mate. Doing good work.
Yeah, I think Freerun's Madhouse or something, I think it is. I think they're called Madhouse. But they're obviously doing a good job as well, so.
Yeah.
We've just got to try, mate, haven't they? You just got to try the best.
But any of the anime we've watched today, if you have any thoughts on it, let us know in the comments. Drop it in there. Chat to us about it, because we like to hear other people's opinions and and thoughts on certain episodes, your favourite parts, let us know.
Yeah, I'm honestly right. Like new JJK episode's out now, mate. As soon as we've done poddy, I'll be watching it like straight
Yeah,
away.
when I woke up from my slumber, mate, I looked at my messages. Obviously, saw you. Are you dead or alive? And I saw, yeah, I'm watching this after podcast.
Straight away, mate. I saw it earlier. I was like, mate. I nearly watched it prior, but obviously I can't. I can't talk about a brand new episode that we're not talking about. Like I can't talk about an old episode when I've watched the newest episode because I'll be like, I know what's happened to the next episode. I want to talk about the next episode. So like, yeah,
It's mad at the moment. Isn't it? It's so mad at the moment. So like, we've got JJK on Thursday, Raven on Friday. It's Fire Force on Saturday, or is it Sunday?
Fire Force or Hell Paradise is Saturday, and then we've got the other one on Sunday, and then we've got Knights of the Seven Kingdoms on Monday, and then we've got Fallout on a Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. There's nothing comes out. Well,
I saw it online as well.
We'll get to Fallout in a minute because we've got another episode. We've only got one episode left of that after this one, I think.
But I saw online earlier, like JJK finishes in March, and then the same Thursday, Invincible comes out. So it's like for me, mate, straight on to the next.
Straight swap.
And that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
by
good,
the way,
it's good for the podcast, especially. Except you'll be away anyway, so it's irrelevant.
I've watched the first episode of Invincible today, so I'm back on that now.
What, season 2?
Smash that easy, mate. Yeah, season 2. So I've got two seasons left.
I think they're only like 8 episodes a season or something. It's easy, mate. That is.
I think it's 10, isn't it? I think it's 10. But,
plus, when you go to Japan, if you're not caught up by then, prior to it coming out, you just download and watch it on the plane, can't you? So.
To be honest, I watch them on dinner at work, mate. That's like half an hour a day, mate.
Yeah.
And so smash through them easy. And I watch them at home as well, so soon catch up.
Yeah, easy, mate. It's so easy to watch.
And if you're not following me, why? Because all this content's coming out, mate. All our thoughts on different episodes, all the way through the year, mate. So drop us a follow on all our socials. Ian's TikTok and YouTube, my YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah, I'm nearly at 100. Nearly 100 on TikTok. So I've had about, in the last 2 weeks, I've had about 90 something followers. YouTube about 60 something. So get on there, join it. We're building a community.
I think I'm like 109. I think on YouTube, and then like
we're building a community, mate. So I've had that in 2 weeks. I'm trying to stay consistent. I've been uploading to Controls of Katanas and mine at the same time, mate. Double whammy in. We've got loads of content. Loads of it.
Coming from different angles, aren't we? Coming from different angles.
I've got loads of drafts as well, mate. I've got loads coming.
This is the year, mate. This is the year.
This is it.
Become famous, mate.
This is it. I'm not missing a day this year. I refuse to, mate. Refuse to. But yeah, let's go onto a couple of live action. So we're going to Fallout Season 2, Episode 7. I believe... Is there going to be 9 episodes or is there going to be 8 episodes?
Yeah, the next week's the finale, mate.
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, Google will always tell you wrong anyway.
Mate, I've got loads of notes for this.
Pardon me, do apologise. I've not. Obviously, you've played more games than I have for Fallout. I've not played a massive amount of games, and the last time I played a Fallout game was quite a long time ago. I tried to get back into it, but I just don't. Just don't have time, mate. I just don't have time. But
some of my notes, I've got some dodgy stuff like Vault 32 is proper struggling for water to the point where they can't have a shower or flush the bog, mate. Imagine having a massive
turd in there, mate. Mate, they're all going to get plague or something in there, scurvy or something, bro. I swear to God, they need to be careful in that vault. They do. But one of my favourite things about this show, I say all the time, is the backstories. And this episode, I've said it before that I actually quite liked Steph as a character because we didn't really know much about him. And then when he found the Canadian ID and all that sort of stuff, I was like, where is this going to go? And we got Steph's backstory, and it really, really piqued my interest. Her seeing her mum die and then escaping Canada and obviously being told by her mum not to think of Americans as humans, and like, it's just a character that's just been given so much more depth, and I really love that about this. Like, her in the past meeting Coop and trying to get into the vaults. Like it's just some of my favourite parts of this show. And I just love the backstory so much. And it's like they're tying in characters from the past that are also still in the present. So it's like it's really filling a lot of these gaps in the past stories in the world. So it's making it feel so fleshed out that you've got so much new original content that we've never had before from the games. So it's just, yeah, I love it, mate. It's so good.
And they're talking flashbacks as well. Obviously, Cooper, my favourite character of this whole show, mate.
Coop's
Cooper
a
slash
legend.
Ghoul. It's just top quality. We have a flashback of him. He meets that Diane Walsh, that political woman, and they have this like meeting, don't they? And he's got the what's it called, cold fusion.
Yeah.
And Coop wants to get it into the right hands, and what he thinks is the right hands. He has this meeting. She arranges a meeting with the president, who is Clancy Brown, actor from Shawshank, who was Maroney in Penguin series as well. Anyway, he's a candidate. He's the president. Cooper hands over it to him, thinking it's going to go into safe hands, but turns out Walsh and this president are part of the Enclave. So it's gone into the wrong hands there, and we find out more later on when Lucy in the vault finds out what's cracking off with the mind chip things as well. But yeah, the backstories are so great, mate. How it all leads to along with the story, it's fantastic.
It's all just tying into one like singular like storyline. But one of the things is like Lucy seeing that Legion guy mopping the floor and being polite. Like when I watched that, I was like, "Oh, this is actually really persuading her to join her dad." Up until she saw the NCR guy, and I was like, "That's really like."
Yeah, can remember that guy? He had the squirrel, didn't he?
Yeah.
That cage. Yeah, I was like, flipping out. I didn't realise that guy was there.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
obviously, and then she saw him, and then she's like, "Do you remember me?" And obviously, she asks her loads of questions and doesn't remember anything. And then that's really what tips her then back the other way into it, thinking this isn't right. But yeah,
because the dad makes out like they've got a better life now. He can control what memories they have and stuff like that. But the mates, they can't remember anything, mate.
no,
Done him in, proper done him in. But I think my favourite part of the episode is the Maximus in the NCR armour.
Yeah.
New Carolina Republic armour. Coming out, mate. Fighting the Death Claws, but all the people cheering like, yeah, like a proper hero scene.
Like, why
bit like a Wild West.
It's because obviously the NCR branding into it, like they're proper like, oh, the NCR are back, baby. But
yeah, and obviously he has this fight with the Death Claws, and he's got these like blades on his arms. That was sick. That was
so sick. So sick. I like the other guy. I can't remember the dead ugly ghoul guy. I can't remember what his name is.
Hideous, and
yeah, what mate? Watching him every single scene, he gets more and more gross looking. Like it just makes me laugh every time he comes on. Like he's obviously got that mouth with teeth on his collarbone now. His arm falls off. Like it's just dead funny, mate. Isn't it? Like just proper stupid stuff keeps happening to him.
Let's talk about working. I said like now he's got this extra pair of teeth, mate. He's got to brush his teeth more, hasn't he? He's got to brush it twice, mate. He's got to brush them teeth on his arm, and then
he's got to brush. His arm falls off. He's got to brush his shoulder teeth and his face teeth, mate.
Colgate's going to be gone, mate. But yeah, the bit where his arm falls off, mate, and he's like, I can still help, I can still snipe. He's like,
he's a good lad, isn't he? He's a proper good lad, isn't he?
He's a top lad. We've got to remember he's a soldier as well. Like,
yeah.
In the first season, he was there with Maximus.
I mean,
trying to like,
him nor Maximus were very good soldiers, to be fair, in that first season. Let's be honest. But you have a theory of what you think's happening to him, don't you?
I've got notes here as well. Norm, mate. He's having a bad time with that group, isn't he?
Mate, I literally thinking, how's Norm escaping that situation he's in? Just knocked out. When he wakes up, he just knocked him out again. He's done for, man.
He wakes up and like the weediest looking bloke who's there smacks a fucking a blunt object on his head, mate. I was like, that's embarrassing. He just wakes up. Bad sleep, mate.
Dodgy Norm been done again.
But yeah, he's never getting out of that situation. But the fat dude in the vault, Chet finds his glasses at the bottom of the food disposal. Proper done it. Thing is, though, that guy's a right nosy git, isn't he? Yeah. So I bet he has been killed off.
Oh, he will be murked off. It will be murked off. But the conspiracies in each vault is crazy, to be fair. For the amount of secrets they've got, they've been able to keep in such small places, mate. It's unbelievable, isn't it? But I saw a meme, by the way. I forgot to mention it. It was a picture of Jonathan Major on top and the guy who plays Maximus at the bottom. And over his, it said Jonathan Minor. Jonathan Major and Jonathan Minor. It probably made me laugh, mate. But
this enclave thing, obviously Lucy switches her mind up. She goes to the mainframe in the hopes of putting an end to the mind control chips, only to find that Diane Walsh, the one in the backstory, head in a jar, mate,
proper
and her brain is
Futurama
sending
style.
off, and her brain is sending off all these commands to everyone. Madness, mate, and that's part of all the enclave's work. Yeah, so that's part of the enclave's work, and now we know that the Hank is working for the enclave, and yeah, it's quality, mate, quality. Big reveal. I don't think we'll see much more enclave this season. I think it will go into next season more, but great, mate.
Yeah, I mean, we've got one episode left, so it'll be the finale of that next week. And I don't think we've got any shows to pick up from there. We might just keep it as is for now.
What do you reckon to Lucy driving that golf caddy, mate? Crap, mate. She had all that training.
Mate, do you know what pisses me off, right? Do you know what annoys me about American media is when in American media they have someone driving a car who's never driven a car before, and they stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. Yet they're all automatic. They have no clutches. So that's like so. I don't know why it annoys me so much. Like you don't have a clutch. So how are you doing that? You must be going, pressing the brake, pressing the accelerator, pressing the brake. It makes no sense because your car's automatic. You just press one pedal down and it does all the work for you. Like you're not. It's not like you're in any other country where you've got a manual car. Like it's just so annoying, man. Like why have you depicted it like that? It's a golf cart. How are you stopping and starting like that? It's fucking just put your foot down.
But yeah, like she had that training, mate. She still crashes the wall. I mean, the corridor's massive, mate. It's like
it's so stupid.
How the bloody hell are you doing that, mate?
It's them getting dodgy eyes, mate.
It's that dodgy finger, isn't it? That poo finger she got. But yeah, I thought it was a great episode.
Another really good episode. So it's like I said, the Steph stuff really added a lot for me as a viewer. I really enjoyed those sort of scenes and seeing where that goes. Because obviously she gets found out, she goes to marry that guy, doesn't she? And he like stitches her up in front of everyone, has to do a runner. So I don't know what's going off there. She's locked herself in that room, hasn't she? So
I'm glad that chat
at the end as well
stands up for himself.
Oh yeah, Chit's fair play to Chit. Where Coop goes in and it's House, isn't it? I forgot to mention that. House appears on the screen. Hello, old chum, or whatever he says.
Yeah, it's inside the computer, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
well, that's apparently that's just like the video game, mate. So the fans will be like, "Ooh, good that is." But yeah, that Chet guy when he stands up for himself and obviously he declines the forced marriage to Steph. He tells the crowd about Steph killing that bloke. No one's bothered. Tells him that she's Canadian. They're all like, flipping out. Get her. Sod Woody, mate. I'm not bothered about him.
Everyone's going,
she's Canadian.
Oi!
Get her.
Oi!
And like people are like, what? In the background. Yeah. Funny, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed it so far. I say one left. And then that's realistic, like the first one of the winter season, isn't it? Done, mate. That's the first show of the winter season done. But yeah, we've got one more show to talk about. It's Game of Thrones related. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Quality little 30-minute show, mate. Every episode's about 30-35 minutes. Loads of humour. It's just a nice, easy watch, innit?
Yeah, I love it, mate. I love it. I've just seen the first line I sent you on that text. I just.
So Dunk's master, this old guy who was a knight, this hedge knight from back in the day. This old guy was not a knight. He was a stallion, mate, because his dick was massive. What the fuck?
So my first note in my notes for this episode was big knob scene. Hilarious.
He rolls out dead on. He's got a massive 10-inch prosthetic knob, and there's some woman in the background dead on the bed. Like he's proper filled her in.
There's a part in this episode though, like that got me thinking about stuff because, like, not the knob scene, but like later on in the episode, Dunk tells Egg about what Sir Arlen was really like, because obviously Dunk's going around, he's telling all these lords like, "Oh, this guy was a great knight. He did this, did this, did this." But he tells him what he was really like, and we find out he was like he loved drinking, he loved whoring, he was a decent fighter, but he wasn't a master in any weapons in particular. So he trained Dunk basically to be a good person. He brought him up the correct way. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Dunk is like in a fight, because he's been trained by a soldier who wasn't a master of any weapons or whatever. Obviously, we know Dunk's quite tall, he's strong, so he'd be good in a fight, but how good is he in a fight?
What is he good in? Has he trained him in everything, or has he only trained him in certain things? Or but
we do have a little glimpse of him with a warhammer, don't we, about whacking someone?
Yeah.
So
Egg's asking the real questions in this show. When he's asking Dunk if the old man was a shit knight. Was he a shit knight?
It was. Well, in a way it was, yeah.
Yeah.
But like Dunk says that he brought him up to be a nice person and like respectful and stuff like that. So
but
he kind of did a good job.
Even though the show seems a little satirical, like so far, it's got quite a lot of comedy to it. I did really love seeing the Targaryen flag because it's a powerful crest, in it, mate. It's a powerful crest, like family crest. But what did I put? What was the other things I put? Was like Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, more like House of the Seven Shits and Pisses. Like they love talking about shit and piss in this show, don't they? It's just toilet talk all the time, bro. I swear to God. But like, I love how abrasive everyone is. Like how like unapologetically British. Like all of the people are in this. It's like, will you move the fuck out of the way? Just stuff like that proper makes me laugh, man. I love it.
Did you notice in the episode as well, like when the massive Targaryen party turns up at the tournament?
Yeah.
Egg suddenly gets dead nervous. He's like, okay, then I'm off. I've got things to do, kind of thing. So he gets out of there quick. So I'm thinking it's making me believe that he has some connection to the Targaryen family.
Well, because my theory is, right, I've got two things. One, so they mentioned that there's a Targaryen kid gone missing.
But that's I know that is there, but yeah, cool.
Did that Egg have something to do with it?
Yeah, you know the guy who's gone missing, the son who's gone missing. He's the guy in that pub, you know, the drunk guy.
Yeah, but he's not.
Who shouts up. That's actually his son. That's his son.
But it's like I don't know. He's got something to do with Targaryens. He has. Why has he got skinhead as well? What's he shaved his head for?
Egg. Yeah, Egg. Yeah. I think that's what I mean. Like he gets dead nervous when the Targaryen family turned up, so I think he's got a connection to Targaryen family.
He's got something on it. I think that's why he was happy to move, like, and run away from that other place as well. Like, I was wondering, maybe is he like related to them, and that's why he shaved his head because his hair's white, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's some connection.
Is he like a bastard? Mate. Is he like a Targaryen bastard child or something? Like, it's just because you wouldn't just have a skinhead randomly back in them days, would you? Like, he's hiding his hair colour. That's what I think.
Talking of bastards, remember that scene out Game of Thrones where it's like that some of the crowd's like, "You're a bastard, aren't you?" And the guy's like, "Who said that?"
Who said that?
Well, you are, aren't you? You're a bastard. That was a funny scene. That was. That's some guy in the crowd like, "You're a bastard." He's like, "Hey, who said that?"
Who said that? But it's in this episode though. There's that little girl as well. She made me laugh, calling him Dunk big and stupid, and then threatening to slap him like that and running off. It proper made me laugh. Just stupid stuff, but it's just so funny, mate. I think it's proper well written. I do, you know. I really do enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. The white King's God armor looks sick though, doesn't it? You know, the two guys he meets, Dunk. The two guys with the white armor on, the King's Guard. Sick armor that is, mate.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was going to battle, mate, white armor's sick in it, but you just got to watch out getting blood on it.
But there's a part where Dunk obviously goes upstairs, doesn't he? And he sneaks in and he gets caught and they told him to come in. I couldn't concentrate for the entirety of that scene, mate, because there's a window in the background that looks like Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan eye, mate, from Naruto. And I thought he was trying to put me in Genjutsu, mate. I wonder what was happening to me. I thought I was being done in. But like, obviously we've got one of them that's really a massive dickhead, and you got that really nice guys like, yeah, I remember him, blah blah. I think Dunk was asking all of the wrong people. Because if his master had a schlong like that, surely he should have been asking all of the women if they remember him.
Yeah, but they can't vouch for him, can they?
Yeah, but
Prostitute like, yeah, he's a good lad. He was.
yeah, he's a good lad. But then he'd be like, all right, can you tell your master about his massive tallywhacker, mate?
Yeah, so you had that knobhead who was there, which was Maker, isn't it, his name?
Making, yeah.
We had Baelor Targaryen, which I thought was quite a good lord actually. So he kind of vouches. He ends up vouching for Dunk, doesn't he? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And you got to remember this guy,
He's
this
a top
Baelor
bloke, mate.
Targaryen. He is the hand of the king, isn't he? So he's like one of the most powerful men in the realm, and he's just vouched for.
And he's vouched for
Dunk,
some
which is
random big
that's
monk.
great. But we have this whole Targaryen family that's turned up at the tournament. We always have Baelor Targaryen, which is the guy who just vouched for Dunk. But we also have that Maekar, that knobhead guy. And a little Easter egg, mate. One of Maekar's sons is in the original Game of Thrones series, which is Master Aemon. Remember that old guy?
Aemon, yeah.
The dude who refuses to die of old age, that guy. He's his son. Mad that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's why he looks like a fig, mate, because he's so old.
He's about 1,000,000 years old.
But yeah, I was like, that's a little nice little Easter egg, mate. Throw that in there.
Sick.
Throw that in my notes.
But there was a couple of bits in this, like the jousting I thought was pretty cool. Dunk was having some next like PTSD or something though. Obviously him talking about his master and saying he lived 60 years, even though he looked 85 minimum. But like he was having some sort of flashbacks, a bit of an anxiety episode or something was going on. But the worst part of this episode, mate, and it got me super emotional, was watching Dunk have to sell his horse, mate. Proper felt bad for him, I did, because he obviously needs the money, doesn't he, to sort his shield and stuff out. So it's like, proper felt bad that he has to sell his horse.
But yeah, so that bit where that Arlen guy, see him that fading out. It ran in that bit in the original Game of Thrones series. We know when Drago gets like poisoned. This is on his horse, like just about to drop me off. Yeah. But obviously now Dunk's been vouched for. He's sold his horse. He's getting money. He's been to the blacksmith getting his armor ready, and he goes to that puppet show girl, the Tamsil, and he gets he's getting a new shield, mate. He's getting a new crest put on his shield. He's looking up, mate. He's sorting his life out. So he can't have Sir Arlen's crest because he's dead, mate, and he's not part of his family.
It's not part of the family. Yeah, you can't bear the crest of someone that's not a family member.
Yeah, so he's got a new crest. It's a falling star, elm tree, and a sunset, mate. I mean, you can't get better. What a combination, mate!
What a cheeky combo, mate. It's a proper feel good combo, that is, isn't it? Proper
I'll have
a combo.
What do you have on your shield? Imagine having a kebab or something like that.
I actually probably would have like a pizza, a bottle of
drink a Coke.
I'd just have a Pepsi Max cherry logo, mate. That's what I'd have.
Can you imagine you fighting, some guy looks at your shield and whack him on the head. Whack. He's too busy looking at his shield. Like, what's that? Is that Pepsi Max?
Got a Pepsi Max cherry logo on your shield or
what? Yeah, like, you have a look, smack him with your shield. But yeah, great episode. And what I love about this show as well, this episode is 33 minutes, mate. So easy to watch.
It's such an easy watch, mate. It really is.
I love it, mate.
It really is. I've proper fell out with how long stuff. I find it hard. Even with Fallout, mate, I enjoy it, but sometimes I've like, you've been to work and stuff and you start fading, mate, when you're watching something.
Yeah.
It's a struggle, isn't it?
Talking of that knobhead Maekar, whatever his name is, the knobhead Targaryen, his son, Dunk meets him. Blonde hair, mate. Typical Targaryen, but I think he's the antagonist of the show.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy with that awesome helmet we see later. So he's going to come into it next episode. You see a bit more of him next episode, which I'm looking forward to. But hey, it's a lot of gruesome fights coming up. So I'm ready, mate. I'm ready. Bring it on.
I know, mate. Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. I love how it's a graphic novel as well. Once I've watched it, I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
See what it's all
I mean, it
about.
might be a Forbidden Planet, mate. You never know.
I bet. It wouldn't surprise me, to be fair.
I might have a look this weekend, actually.
I went on the weekend. I should have had a look.
It'd be in that
I can't
section,
remember
you know,
what
where
it's called, like the
the
hedge night or something, isn't it?
yeah, it'd be in the section where thingy is, isn't it? Like the Invincible massive book, is it compendium or whatever it is.
Yeah,
It'd be with a lot of
it's
stuff
that
on
back wall part. It's
it.
just full of them.
Visual comic.
Just full of them. 16 quid from Amazon, mate.
Is that I might do it. Actually, I might do it after the show's finished.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not going to watch it yet anyway. I think this is a graphic novel.
I've got loads of anime. I've got loads of manga to watch at the moment, mate, or to look at and read.
Read it, mate. You gotta get through it. Yeah, you gotta get through this. You gotta get through this.
I'm going to start this one next. It's a
through.
war, mate. Level up with the gods, mate.
Have a look with God's Duck here.
Look. Sick, mate, to be honest.
There's one here, to be fair, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Is a book. Historical fantasy fiction book.
What we should do, mate, we should read up on it and then we'll do a D&D thing, innit?
Yeah.
We'll have a D&D game.
Set 100 years before the events of Jorah March's epic fantasy A Song of Ice and Fire, the Hedge Knight chronicles a young squire as he travels to the cruel complex path of knighthood and the Seven Kingdoms. Duncan.
The thing is, we know from like Game of Thrones that Dunk is like a legendary knight. But I'm looking forward to seeing the road and the path he takes to get there.
You know, it'd be funny if it's like false. If it's like one of them false valor things where he's not actually, he's just spread a rumor saying that he's mint. He's actually shit.
It's like Sona, mate. It's not a good night. It's just got a massive job.
It's just got a great big 10-incher on flop, mate.
Well, Legend has upped his name, mate, and made him do something that he isn't.
Oh, funny, man.
But yeah, great show, mate. Great show. I love the Game of Thrones world, mate. To be honest,
I do as well. I love fantasy, like medievally, like fantasy worlds. Anyway, like Lord of the Rings, obviously, is one of the greatest things of all time. But but stuff like that, I really, I don't know. They just speak to me. Do you know what I mean? I think that's why I'm really liking that Sentenced to be a hero at the moment. That's so sick. That is. I watched first 2 episodes of that. Third episode's of that. That's just really fun watch as well.
We'll have a talk about that when we've watched it.
Yeah, when we get a few in. But just stuff like I just love it, mate. I love stuff like that. It's sick.
It is. Sick. It is. The best type of show. Film.
I've been reading some manga as well. I've finished Dog's Red, Volume 2. Finished that bad boy. I'm on Kagurabachi Volume 4. I've nearly finished that. I bought Volume 5 of Kagurabachi on the weekend. I had to go in big Waterstones, mate, didn't I? Didn't have it in They didn't have any issues of it at all in Forbidden Planet. I had to go Waterstones. Mate, Waterstones.
Yeah, nice, mate.
It's in like the proper sickest building I've ever been. Like they're always proper nice inside, aren't they? Like they're proper like majestic buildings. Or Waterstones are.
Yeah, but when they open the shop, mate, they're like one majestic building.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Town, city, and then But the thing is, what annoys me about Forbidden Planet, you see an anime like, a manga, you're like, oh, that's pretty good. I'll get that. Book 1, not there. That's it. End of the show, mate.
It's like, mate, I went in there and I was looking at Vagabond. I've not read it. I've just seen people talk about it. It's meant to be like this really, really epic, like samurai story. It's like a well-known, really popular manga. There's no anime or anything for it. Just a really popular manga, and they're thick as well. They're like like the Berserk ones, the Berserk finger editions. Yeah, they're like that thick. And I went in there and I was contemplating. I was like, I might actually get one today. You know, it's what I'm thinking in my head. Walked up, mate. 4, 7, 11, and 12. Yes, Sam. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Cheers, pal. I'll start at number 4, shall I?
I went in the other day. Say the other day, it was last year, but and I was like, Grand Blue Fantasy. It's a game / anime thing. I was like, yeah, I'll get the first book, see what it's all about. It's a bit like Final Fantasy kind of style. So I was like, yeah, that sounds a bit me. Went in, I was like, I'll get that. First book, not there. That's the end of that.
Do you know what? I've noticed when you walk in, there's obviously the big Batman statue, and on your right hand side, there's like a table in the middle, and
Is that the
it's
latest
like
issues and stuff?
it's not just latest issues, but it's like it looks like lesser known ones. I even saw one from like a local artist or something like that. And part of me thought, do you know what? I'm tempted to actually try. Like, obviously, you're supporting someone up and coming, and you it could be a
Yeah.
good story as well. But like, I didn't have time to fully look. I was in a bit of a rush. So next time I go in, I'm gonna have a proper look around. I think.
And I bet online, like people are like, "Oh, check this book out," and you love like reviews of people saying it's good, and then
Yeah,
obviously
so I'm gonna have a
check the
look
book out.
because is that Last Samurai Standing?
Yeah,
That's in there like as a manga. I was like, it actually looks banging. To be fair,
yeah. The show's good, to be fair. I've not finished it yet, but
I've only done four
got like
episodes. To be fair, but
yeah, same here, 4 episodes.
it's
But
just
from
I've got
what
all the
the
stuff.
idea of the
That's all,
story
isn't
looks
it?
good.
We've got all the
Yeah.
stuff. Nothing wrong with it. Just got 6 things a week to watch just for Poddy. Like,
That's it, mate.
which isn't that much.
I mean,
Really, 'cause 4 animes only like an hour, really, isn't it?
yeah, but not for me,
Or
mate.
2 hours.
I
Sorry,
watch loads of notes. I had to do loads of notes in it, but
about an hour and a
about stuff I
half.
found interesting. But yeah, but I am enjoying it. We've got loads to do, but I'm enjoying it, mate. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, well, it takes a bit longer to do notes at the moment because most things are Japanese, aren't they? No, we've only got Fire Force that's dubbed into it. So I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna read
Yeah.
it. I'm just gonna read a comment I got the other day. Someone asked me, "Are you a dad?" I replied, "Yes, but not your dad. Sorry."
He was looking for a dad, father figure, mate.
But mate, I had a proper mad one. We had a mad one. Did I take a screenshot of it? Oh no, where's that gone? It like made no sense at all. This picture, this
Are you my
like
dad, not your dad?
this comment we got was proper like nonsensical. I don't know where it is, mate. But I've been getting some next random comments, mate. I have on some of my stuff. I've been getting a load of hate as well. People hate me apparently, by the way. But there we go.
The jealousy,
There we
mate.
go.
That's what it is.
It is jealousy. It's because I'm cool. I've got over 9,000 likes on my TikTok. Pretty good. Pretty good.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing it to you. So join our YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. Like we said last week, we're gonna start doing a playlist on Spotify, an anime one to start with. So let us know in the comments what you want on there, mate. What you
Yeah.
want?
Well,
What
and
songs?
mine's going to
Favorite
put
animes?
probably a short up probably this weekend, aren't
Help
you?
us.
Asking the
Yeah,
quizzes, mate.
tomorrow.
And then we'll get it added,
Yeah.
and then obviously we'll announce it on the poddy and we'll get it pushed live. But I've had a comment. This won't mean too much to Martin because he's not seen it. But I put a short out today. Basically, like, what's your anime hot take? Right? Someone put Shao Tucker was a good dad. He brought his daughter and dog closer together. For the people that know who he is, I'm just gonna let that simmer there. And with that, we're gonna end the poddy. I've got a couple of things to say to the beautiful people, haven't we, Mark?
Yeah. That is Godspeed.
Peace and prosperity.
And as always, thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, look after
We'll see you
yourselves.
on the next one.
Enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Make sure you're, as Mike says, you're getting in our socials. You're getting on there. Make sure you're getting in our TikToks. Mainly, don't forget me and Martin, but mainly we want to see you in the Controllers and Katanas. Get on Discord, and we will see you next time.
Eat, drink, and be merry.
Love you. Bye.